Hello and welcome. I'm Prov from Prov Gaming, and this is episode 3 of Prov Builds Hogwarts. Last time we built the stairs, and this time I was looking at doing some of the landscaping around the stairs just to fill it in, give us an idea. However, before I can do the landscaping, I need to know what limits are on the landscaping. So, for example, I need to know how big the foyer bit is, and for how far down the Great Hall goes, so that I can adjust, well, how much down there do we do the landscaping? What does it look like? Does this need to be really steep? Does it need to be shallow? Like round this way, how far do I go this way before I have it curve round? So I've just been figuring it out, checking out the graphics that I've got. And so to start with, I'm just going to build in a footprint of the Great Hall, the reception area, and the welcome square, the initial square. So as we all know, these stairs lead off the square. So I think what I will do is, for this measuring phase, I'm going to look at doing, let's use wool. Let's use some coloured wool. If I can find the wool, there it is. Okay, I'm going to use, what the hell, let's use purple and yellow. Okay, so from the picture I've got, this is an entranceway, but it's not completely in the corner. So there's a doorway, and that's the outer edge. And from what I've measured and estimated from my design, this edge, it'll be 27 blocks. So the way it will work, it'll be 2 stone, then 3 window, then a stone, then a window, etc. And there'll be 6 windows total. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. Okay, then this way it's got 8 windows. So there's 1 window there, doorway, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8. Now, from here, it, from what I can see, it, because unfortunately the graphics of the picture I've got, in fact I'll show you the picture. Okay, so that's the picture I've got. So as you can see, after the 8 windows down that side with the doorway, it just cuts in probably just like 2 or 3 blocks before beginning down the rest of the Great Hall. And as you can see, we've got what appears to be 2 floors worth of windows. Now, from the designs I've got beneath the Great Hall is the kitchens. So I'm going to incorporate that into my actual build, which means I've had to slightly redesign the windows. Nothing overly drastic, but I've gone more along the lines of this picture. So the blocks between the windows will now come out to look square, similar to this, which I will go over all again when it comes around to actually building the Great Hall itself. But for now, the floor plan will continue along and we'll fill that in. But along with it cutting in 2 or 3 blocks, the build actually comes down. So the bottom of the windows are, what I can judge, in line with the ground level of the courtyard. So I will adjust for that respectively. Okay, here we are, back on. So where's this? I'll bring it in 3 before it continues this way. But also, I think it will come down 4. So this will be the level of the bottom section of windows, which was these types of blocks. Then there was that block with the stairs. Then there was a mossy block and a mossy block with steps, and then finally ground level there. Okay, so then there was steps, then ground level, and I think it was there was a walkway around shown on the diagrams. Will look like a little path that led round with planting. So let's see. So if we were to bring up a bit of slope like such, that doesn't give much room, because once you get, if that is the wall of the step, I've got 2 blocks, then steps round them blocks. So yeah, not much room there. So maybe I should extend this bit just slightly, just give me a couple blocks worth of room. I mean, maybe. Well, let's look at what sort of slope would work, because I reckon that will be fine. Possibly just two blocks, because I can get rocky, have that rocky, and then ground. So I could get just a small fence, have it a 2-path, then have that in, and then have the windows, that line. Okay, which means the windows will be on that line. Excellent. Okay, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. So means that's 1, 2, 3. That in line. Yep. Excellent. So, yeah, sorted. There we are. Now that will be the courtyard. Okay. Now okay, so that I had worked out that from here to the end was 112 long. I think it was 112. I can't remember now. I can't remember if I worked it out from that corner or from this corner. I think it's probably from this corner. But either way, as you can, from the picture, it came in. There was a there is a 3-block tower. And then what I took as being a 7-wide window. 7-wide window. Which then leads into a 3-block tower. And then we've got 5-block windows. And there's 8 of them. So we'll get back in. 7-block window, 3 tower, 5 window, window. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A bit more. Six, 7, 8. Then there's a which looks like a 3-block window, then a gap, which I'm going to say is 3, and then a last tower right at the end where there's got that little double tower. So that's again. So yeah. So you've got the big window, which I went 7 blocks. Then you've got 8 windows, which I said were 5 wide. Well, they're 3 wide, but with 2 frames either side. And then right at the end, you've got the double tower, which I've given it a 3-block gap. Whether there's a window in there or not, don't know, I can't see. But that's rough, that's where we're at. Okay, so that's that measured. And okay, so that's the, there we go. And because it looks like there's a pathway all the way around, looks like I'll put some foil in. Okay. Now, I'm also thinking that from here, I don't think it'd be square. I think there'd be a bit of a curvature to it. As it comes round, might maybe that far, maybe not. Well, we can adjust that as and when we build it. But there we go. I also feel that given the so-called steepness of the side, especially at this section and going further in, that it would possibly be more structurally sound if this was actually like walled. So at least, because you think the weight of that building, the way the people would walk, this ground's going to subside. You're going to think what's best structurally. And I'm fairly certain they'd have done some sort of compound embankment, because I reckon this ground will come up to it. Possibly there might even be like a little gate here to allow that in. Maybe we bring this back out one to allow. Yeah, maybe we do. Let's bring this back out. So it'll be wall, wall, wall. This wall will be here. So wall like that. Have a little gate. So there is a little pathway down. Come out, step down, down, step down. I think that would work. Yeah. So come out gate, come down the stairs, and then there's a pathway for the gardener, structural engineering, maybe change the window if the window gets broken. I mean, it's magic, so probably don't need any of that, but someone built it at some point. And that would mean that we could get away with a not so tight, not so steep grass and well, slope. Wrong one. Okay, right. Go. That's the entrance. Doesn't look too bad. Sorted. Yeah, that's the one. Oh yeah, okay, so we've got something like that. Maybe let's get rid of that and actually have it look like the building. Yeah, so it looks like the building is part of the ground, etc. So that's that section done. I reckon I can't picture the map. Just give me 2 seconds. Well, it'll be 2 seconds. 2 seconds for me, but not for you because of pausing the technology. Okay, so from what looking at a couple of floor plans, etc. Quite a lot of it show that it's quite a steep fall from that edge down to water. It looks like the boathouse area itself, the land circles round like so. So that's what we'll be looking to do, is maybe having the land will that'll be like the highest point, and it will fall away sharply. Possibly not straight out, but come round so that when it gets to this section, we are looking at potentially a relatively steep cliff. Which gets to a point where it does mellow out. We're at 50 for ground level over here. Minus 49 is ground level. So I might need to adjust that then. That's ground level. Maybe not. Maybe let's bring it more. Out, around. Slowly. Left hand fingers tiring. Because I'm trying to go diagonal and it doesn't like placing blocks as diagonal. So I'm having to click every single time. Where am I? Ooh, look. Okay, let's pull you across. Let's pull you back like this. Boom. How that looks. Okay, so you got yeah. So hopefully, I'm not going to get that all done today. Because I think we're at about half an hour so far. Yeah, spot on, half an hour. That was quite a good guess. Yeah, so I think if I pick from about there. To bring it down and out. There we go. So it'll come down off a cliff, steep cliff, and then into a gradual. The water will be at this level. Job done. Okay. So then, right. Let's see. We've got an outcrop at this height. So let's grab that. Bring it out. Okay. Which means from there. So, yeah. Hopefully. That'll meet up. Okay, so another point we've got is this height. It's almost like on maps when you have contour lines. And you just fill it in. Yeah, that seems all right. Then this one, we can have it come out this way a bit. Come back in a bit, make it a bit tighter. There we go. Okay, so these would more than likely fit as dirty soil or grass. Yeah. Some grass coming out that way. Get some more brick in. This is roughly, I can't remember if I said before, but I did do a Hogwarts build years ago. Just on my own, just messing around. Did alright. It wasn't necessarily to a ginormous scale. I didn't worry too much about. Fortunately, back in Minecraft, literally these were the only bricks you had, so the whole build was literally just stone brick. There's no like detail contouring, like all the different colours, anything like that. I did have a few friends helping out, but overall did quite well. And the bit of landscaping I did was done in the very same way as this. Marked some key heights, did the contours to fit, and then just filled it in. So yeah, that's how it went. Back then, I also decided that one key point was if there was any part that was like, for example, 3 grass like that. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 grass. I switched the ones below to stone so that it looked, because just to accentuate the steepness of it. And obviously, in my opinion, it looked really, I really liked it. I used quite a bit of bone meal to help put plants in place. And I mainly used pine, which I'm going to do again this time because it is set in Scotland. So it'll be mainly pine to try and give it that, I was going to say authentic Scottish feeling. And we'll just see how it goes from there. I might put some other trees in. I mean, the dark forest, I'm going to do like the dark oak, dark pine. because they're darker woods, they're bigger trees, they'll lend themselves more to the atmosphere of it all. Yeah, that's it. Obviously, in hindsight here, I wouldn't have put this contour in with stone. I would have used the soil, but I was expecting to come with a greater steepness than what I am doing. So, like here. Relatively steep, so I'll leave that as stone there. Do find this easier to build it down rather than up, because a lot of the time all I need to do is I just find it quicker. Such. Plateau. Divot there. That's it in this section. which probably leads us to why it went up, just a little bit up, rather than coming round. Right, what I will do. Stick a bit there. Okay. So that bit done. Go. Right, the next layer. Right, I'm actually going to ignore the round as the next layer because I feel that that would be turret style. So there's the brick would go down to meet the ground wherever the ground level ends up. So the next ground layer be this one. I'll bring it out a couple round to there. Bring it back. See what I mean about working the way down rather than up. Okay. Bring it in. That's the bit that it annoys me a bit, just there. Yeah, the way that you think you've moved enough for it to register that that's where you want to build it, and then you pull back too quick, or you press it and it's not quite, you're not quite close enough. That's it. Just I was like, oh no, just like wasted button presses. Right, I have a feeling we're going to get cliff face here, and then it'll round out a bit more at that point. So let's build this bit up. There we are. Sort of sorted that out. See what type of slope are we looking at? This section. No, we're still looking there. Might speckle that with some different, get some diorite or andesite out. I reckon we're going to be looking at maybe we could get away with it. Just a couple. go. Oh. I'm a little off target. So I'll bring that back round. Something. Right, that's a 3. Wow, okay. Here we go. What I'll do is I'll finish this side off with you guys. And then look at doing the the others off camera, but we're specifically with the other side of this stairs. Really need to know okay, I've only done this first bit, but there we go. Yeah, I'll look at finishing this bit off camera. I don't really want to bore you guys in just doing landscaping. But there we are. So, oh, got a gap here. I think next episode might I think not too sure what to do. Possibly put a bit more in, because a lot of this today was discussing obviously the wall, etc. So what I might do is, I think next episode, look at filling that area, concentrate more around the actual staircase. Let's get the staircase landscaped in, so from top to bottom, just like probably like 5-10 blocks out, get that strip filled in rather than trying to fill the whole thing in, because there's not much happening. There's not much for me to talk to you about because there's not much thought process behind all of that. Oh, excuse me. So what I'll just do quick is walk out. Some bone meal and some pine trees. Okay. Can't see any pine. I'm a bit bewildered there. Oh, they're called saplings, aren't they? Not seedlings. And it's called spruce, not pine. So yeah, dark oak will be for the dark forest. Maybe even bang some mangroves in there because they're a bit weird and gnarly and etc. So basically, let's decide. Pines. Not many, because we're on the top of the hill. And, this is what I did last time. Ooh, got a void. Yeah, so if you think there's a specific bedrock flower that I need to concentrate on putting out, then let me know and I'll see about getting that out. Does the pine tree look okay? Should I actually be looking at doing other trees mixed in? I think pine trees work for... Let's have a quick look. Let's see. Stone. Try and get a bit more variety-ish type. I wouldn't normally do this in a build. I'm not keen on the white. I think it's too white. Do we have anything else? Deep slate might be too yeah, too uniformly cobbly type. That looks a bit better. But yeah, there we go. Do the pine just a bit higher up. One more over there. There we go. And there we go. That's that first bit. Well, like I say, I think next time I'll fill that in more rather than concentrating on filling the whole section in, and then just fill the section in off camera. Because I think, and then probably episode 5-ish. We'll look at more this area. Get the initial floor plan down. Get rid of the wall. Put some bricks in. Etc. Etc. I think once the outer floor plan's down, we'll then build the courtyard first, then move on to the reception, then move on to the Great Hall. The Great Hall itself might take a couple, but then again it might not. I'm not entirely certain. So yeah, there we go. I'll leave you with that, and we'll see you next time. So thank you for watching, tuning in. Please leave a comment. It's all well and good me getting the views, but I would like some comments, some interaction, suggestions, etc. So please do that, and I'll see you all next time. So until then, please just play more games.